Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with part 2 of Saturday Morning Makes, and namely Bunnies of March. Alrighty crafters, let's get started. First up, let's talk about this little set here. This is Lawn Fawn, not new, brand new. This is from their latest release. This is called the Platform Pop-Up, and if you haven't seen this yet, because it's been all over YouTube, and I will not be doing a tutorial. There are about 20 tutorials on how to put this together. Best one to follow, Lawn Fawn's, and that's the one I followed. And in that video, she makes the box 3 times in the video, and she didn't speed it up, which is good. Every time she made the box, it was always normal speed. She wasn't where it becomes like, you know, you're washing it, you're like, oh, I got it. Then when you're doing it, you're like, no, I don't have it. Let me go back to that video. And also another video that's really good too, Jennifer McGuire's video on this same putting together this box set, okay? They have this beautiful little pop-up box card. Interactive set. You cut 2 of these. Then these are the add-ons. That's what you mount all your images on. And let me tell you, cute. This is an add-on. This is the Platform Pop-Up add-on. That's to do a backdrop. So now I'm going to show you something that I made with all of this in purple, favorite color. Look at those bunnies. These are the bunnies here. This is Extra Amazing Easter. This set is not the easiest to find. If you definitely want to be sure to find it, go to Lawn Fawn itself. But I will put a link for it. Super cute. I do have the matching die. So this is how the card, when you're mailing it to somebody, it'll go in a standard A2. Let me see how much. Yeah, 5 inches. Well, this one I added the add-on, so it may be a bigger envelope. 5 by 5 1/4. If you don't put this top part, then you would go into a A2 card base. With this, you're looking more like at a 5 1/2 inch or a 6 by 6 card base. So the recipient will get it like this, and I still haven't decided what I'm putting here. And then when they get it, it just pops up like so, and it's a 3D scene card. Isn't this adorable? Easy to make. Yes, that's the cloud stencil in the background. Waffle flower again. And I did use some purple Distress Oxide ink, and I wanted to keep this. Favorite color is purple, and then this plaid paper, and then I decided to go with teals. So super duper cute. This back piece is this here. You can frame it if you want. I just did clouds, as you see. Then I folded on the score lines. Now, one thing I realized with this set, if you use, this is using basil paper. It's not 110-pound cardstock, but it's close to it, but not 110. Reason why I wouldn't use 110-pound cardstock to make the platform, which would make it a solid platform, by the way. The score lines. These are faint score lines. If a die has heavy score lines, it's going to cut through the paper. That's the risk that it runs with score lines. So what Lawn Fawn gave you was a thin score line. Now, a lot of the examples you will see will be Lawn Fawn's own paper as the base. This is, and I did buy it, Lawn Fawn Gotta Have Gingham Rainbow 6x6 pack. Got it at scrapbook.com. I think you see the color there already, the orange. And you have to use 2 sheets of it. This base does fit exactly on a 6x6. So at least there, you don't have to buy 12x12 paper if you don't have a bunch of that. So this was made with 6x6. Now this and this, 2 different things. I made 3 of them actually. I made one, and I'll show you that in a second. This is with paper from Cartabella, pattern cardstock. And this one is solid. This is with the Lawn Fawn pattern paper, solid. But if you want it, if you're giving this as a gift to somebody and you want it to be there every year that you go visit them, basil. And not just any basil. The basil that's around 80 pounds. The one that's, I believe on the 12x12 sheet, it'll say card shop. Or if you buy the letter size, it will say card shop. That's what is here. And then in the back here, this in white, this is Bristol Smooth cardstock for the ink blending. So this alone has its own weight. But this was the most stiffest, sturdiest out of all three. Was when I used regular cardstock as opposed to pattern paper. But what you will see a lot of the examples will be like, a lot of people did use. It's pretty, but just keep that in mind. Because you could do like what I did here. You could cut it in white all the way around, then cut the pattern and layer it up here like how I did here to still get the feel. You see what I'm saying? This is the third try. Try number 1, try number 2, third try. I really love the sturdiness of the third try. Just keep that in mind. If you want to be like, you want to give it to a coworker and all that type of stuff, and you want it to last for years to come, go with a more sturdier cardstock. 110 though may be too much. These are my little bunnies from Bunnyville Sunny Studio. So what you do is you put the bunnies on here like that. And I do still have a carrot left. So I'm going to do something here with the bunnies, maybe color up some more. And you put all your images on here, and then this bit fits in the back here. To adhere this on to the back of this, that's where you're going to need 1/8 of an inch tape. And if you want to put anything on our little posts, same again, 1/8 of an inch tape. 1/4 inch tape is too much. Or you could use wet glue. I did tape. And then this one here, I'm going to do another Easter thing too. This one now, did I cut this 110 pound? I don't remember. I don't think so. No. I did 110 pound in here. This part in here is 110 pound for the little, that sticks in here to make this one like super sturdy. All right. So if you have the set and you're playing with it and you know, you're really giving it to somebody as something really special, go with a nicer cardstock and one with more body. It'll just be much sturdier and nicer and probably mail well too. And even on this, I had put gems, Pinkfresh Studio gems, and it's folding up fine. But it does, I can feel the difference. I wish you could feel it too, to go, oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, Basil cardstock, but not 110. 110, you're going to have to be like guessing you'd have to be rescoring everything. It may make it too stiff to move with 110 pound cardstock or higher. But love this little set. Lawn Fawn platform pop-up. And this you can use year-round. That's what everybody says in their video, and I'm like, yep, you're right. Year-round, this year-round goodness. And I do keep it stored. Scrapbook.com storage envelope. Just cannot help it. This is their 7 by 10 inch size. Perfect for this. And any extras I put in here, like I could put this in here actually if I wanted to. Store, if you make a bunch and you have them like this, they can go in here flat and they'll be quite fine. That one I'm leaving open because it has all the bunnies and the bits, but it does store in here. All right, and love this little bunny set. Too cute. Even just the basket and everything. Look at that. Adorable. Now, my next pop-up I'm going to do, I plan on using this. Arrived a little late because it did sell out, but now it's back in stock at scrapbook.com. So on the second run of it, I did order it. And it came quickly, thank goodness. This is Avery Elle's from their newest release, and it's called Bunnies. So here I colored up the bunnies. So I plan on using the bunnies with this one. Yeah, and I'm going to use the other bunnies, Sunny Studio bunnies, with this one. So you'll be seeing that on my next Bunnies of March, which would probably be Bunnies of March into April. At the rate that I'm going, this set is just adorable. Not a bad price point either for both stamp and die. Both of them, not a bad price point. The bunny, roughly 1 3/4 inch by, let's say 1 1/4. Just super, super cute. Super darling, sweet bunnies. It comes with all these florals, which I need to color in. That little watering can too. And wishing you a lovely day. So I still didn't get to finish in time to show you guys, but I wanted to just show you my idea. And also from Avery Elle, this is new too, Carrot Car. Oh, come on. This is adorable. Again, not a bad price point for stamp or die. So that makes it like, okay, doable. 3 3/4 inch wide for that car. The height, 2 1/4 inch. So this, let me see, could this go in here? I could do the car or have it hanging out, but yeah, it could work. I just have to cut off some of this, but it's just a little long. But it could work in there. So that may be another pop-up platform. I'm loving that platform. I mean, everybody says it, and then when I got it and I played with it, I was like, no lie, this thing is adorable. Just love the 2 little bunnies going out for a ride. You are a 24-karat friend. Just adorable. So after showing you that, let's go into some gnomes. So next up, here's my little Gnome card. Still not finished, but at least I found something to go with it this time. I just need to adhere it down. In the last video, I had shown you this set by Jaded Blossom, Spring Word Dies. And I didn't show it in my Jaded Blossoms haul video because I had it stashed away from all my Jaded Blossom stuff. And so now I had shown you in the last video, Saturday Morning Makes Part 1, that I was cutting Easter Blessings a bunch of times. And I had shown you it on this card. This is the one I settled on. So I had cut this out 3 times. In last video, I showed you this and this. Third version, I just realized, just put it right there. Done. Don't you love when a plan comes together? Could put it up here too. So this is the Gnome die set. This one is the Gnome base die set. This is Jaded Blossoms die set, all stored in one scrapbook.com storage envelope, 4 sets. That's this set right here, the Gnome dies base. And I will put a link for all of this, so you don't have to go hunting for this. Alrighty. And I believe it's in stock too. You start off with this base die first, and then you do the add-ons. St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's. I went into more detail when I was doing the St. Patrick's Day videos where I showed all this stuff. Here now is the Easter add-on. Love, 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 triple love. That bow I showed in the last Saturday Morning Makes is actually from here, Elizabeth Crafts. So it does not come with this die set, okay? That bow is here. Yeah, that's something different. And this one is called the Elizabeth Crafts Easter Basket. That's where that bow is from. So now, showing you this gnome, put him here on this 5x5, or I think is it 5.5. Hold on, it may be 5.5. 5.5 inch square base. If you're liking this frame die, which has that wonderful pierced detail, see all the piercing around the edge, scallop pierce, and then, you know, I made a shaker with it. See, shaker bits going. Let me tell you about it. That is actually Waffle Flower Lacy Squares. This die set, which comes with, Waffle Flower gives you magnets with their stuff too, see? But I still have it in a scrapbook.com storage envelope because of how heavy this is. So it's this piece here, which measures 4 5/8 of an inch square. I had cut this and this, yes, because there's a stitch. So what I did was on my die cut machine, this and this piece to get that frame, you see? So then I'll have a second piece now available with this inner piece that has the stitching, because this is an outside in stitched die. Cute little set. And there's a whole set of this. There is the square, the oval, the A2 base, and I believe there's a 5x7 and rectangle, all this stuff with this Lacy interchangeable set. The largest one, that one measures 5 1/4 inch square with stitch and scallop, and then you get an inverted circle too. You could use this as a drop-in for your slimline. Here you just get a little square. So that's what I had used here. Had it for a while, never used it. Now I'm like, oh, wasn't I torturing myself by not using it? Oh boy. Yes, so Lacy squares. And then put some glossy accents on my bunny. That's the bunny right here. That bunny measures 1.5 by, let's say, 1. There he is with the feet. Use some Copic markers. The only thing with this die set, in every one of them, I have a lot of hands. But the base die set, you have to have the base die set to start with, because this is the only one that has a nose. So if you lose this nose, you kind of have a gnome without a nose. And yeah, just keep in mind, this is your most important die in the set pretty much. Because this gives you the body shape, the beard. Yeah, the beard and the mustache, but that nose is very important. The hand, I have like 4 sets of hands now because each one of these gives me a hand, hand, hand. So the hands I don't have a problem with. Is if I lose that nose, I'm going to have to go buy another set or something. Yeah. All right, so now moving on, what I wanted to show you, I had made a second one. This gnome, that's the Easter gnome. And this one is now using the super cute little bunny hat instead of, that's the base hat, that's the bunny hat. Did a different color cardstock. This is a cardstock influenced by Jen from Jaded Blossom. And it's a skin tone set. I went to get the paper pad. This was recommended by the design team member at Jaded Blossom, Jen. And I found it at scrapbook.com. You know how much this paper pad was? $2 and something cents. P13 stamping pad skin tones. And how many comes in here? 24 sheets, double-sided, 4x6, 8 sheets of 3 skin tones. And she mentioned it and I was like, what is that? See, darker, lighter, again, more of a tan, lighter, and then look at that, see? So isn't that nice? So I went ahead and got that paper pad from scrapbook.com, $2.40. So I got like 3 of them. But I like this because I can use it for skin tones instead of having to find, you know, I have like some basil cardstock. I believe this one is called peach something. And this one is from here. I was playing with something different. I did say I was going to try some ink blending. So this one is playing with Distress Oxide, Saltwater Taffy. That's his beard. Then this is the first time, normally you guys see me do the shoes. This is the first time going with the bare feet. Don't know if I'm loving the bare feet. I like the shoes better. That's just me being formal. If it was a beach scene, then maybe with the feet. But you know what? Options. Options. Feet, shoes. Maybe I need to use a white highlighter. That may make it more fun. Let's see. My highlighter is leaking. This is a number 10, and it looks to be, I don't know. I have it over here by the window, and maybe the sun, the Florida sun, is messing with it. And then do his nose, like so, and bing, bing, bing. Is that better? Maybe that's better. And then just do the big toe, little arch. There. Put a dot. Put a dot. Is that better? Or did I just ruin it? I'll use it either way. And you know the beauty? I can cut another one and put it right on top of it anyway. If I wanted to change it, because I don't have the hands yet. Now you see what he looks like without hands, but you'd still need that nose. But I could change him by just putting on a pair of shoes and change the out of the pad if I wanted to. Here, look at that basket. With the basket, options, because now you can use the basket independent. Here it is by itself. That's the part for the bow and that. And then here now with the hands. See all the options in this particular set. Loads and loads of options. So I'm at my plan. I know most of them show it like this with the basket and his hands holding, or I may go like over here to the side. I'm not sure yet. So I just wanted to show you that I did do the Easter one. So he could be right there. Same card. You see it? Although here I have more of that color. Saltwater Taffy. Okay, crafters. So until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. If this is very interesting to you, I'm talking about the platform, it's well worth the investment. Super cute, super fun. If you don't color images, what could you use in here? You could do florals, I guess, and maybe stickers or something like that. But it does lend itself to these kind of cute critter coloring. And oh, I didn't even use a white gel pen here. This is how happy I was to just stick something in there. Didn't even do my highlights or anything. Just super excited to use this platform. Like I said, check out Lawn Fawn's video, Intro to Platform, Pop-Up, and Jennifer Maguire's video. Watch both of them. If you're interested in getting it, watch it before you get it and just go, okay, maybe I could do it, but it is easy. And I did make it while watching the video. And I made sure that I did a video that wasn't sped up, so I could definitely get a feel for, oh, this is this is that, and not make mistakes. All right? Okay, crafters, until the next video, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.